Meanwhile, viewers, we're shifting focus to some rather interesting developments as far as India's defense capabilities are concerned. The Defence Research and Development Organization has successfully conducted field evaluation trials of the Nag Mark II. Now, this is an indigenously developed third-generation fire and forget anti-tank guided missile. The trials were conducted at the Pokhran Field Range in Rajasthan, where the missile showcased exceptional precision and reliability, destroying all designated targets at both maximum and minimum range limits. And viewers, the visuals on your screens, they speak for themselves. Now, what's special about the Nag Mark II missile is that it is a third generation anti-tank missile that is specifically designed to neutralize modern armored threats. That means that its fire and forget technology enables operators to lock onto targets before launch, ensuring precision strikes even in complex battlefield scenarios. In fact, it is capable of neutralizing modern armored vehicles equipped with explosive reactive armor as well. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has hailed the successful trials, emphasizing that it reaffirms India's commitment to achieving self-reliance in defence manufacturing. Now, the Nag Mark II will undoubtedly be a vital addition to India's defence arsenal, addressing critical operational needs in anti-tank warfare. Its induction is in fact expected to enhance the Indian Army's ability to counter evolving armor threats, especially along the northern border. But that's not all. It is, as the Raksha Mantri pointed out, a key element in India's progress for achieving defence Atmanirbharta, and its induction will help reduce the dependence on imported defence systems. Joining us on the broadcast today is Major General A.K. Sivach. Sir, good morning and thank you so much for joining us on NewsX. This is a very crucial development, and I have spoken in particular that its induction will help India combat our enemies on the borders, especially hostile countries along the northern borders, whether it is China or Pakistan. And speaking of China in particular, it has one of the largest fleets of armored fighting vehicles in the world. It is only second to the United States of America. In fact, it is estimated that China has about 5,000 military tanks. So this new third generation anti-tank missile, the Nag Mark II successful trials, do you think it is testament to India's indigenous development capabilities, and how do you think it will help us counter hostilities along the northern border?
See, as far as this weapon system is concerned, Nag Mark II, which is basically mounted on Namika, which is a version of BMP-2, which we have taken from US, the Sarat. But one thing is very clear as far as this weapon is concerned. This is a force multiplier and game changer. And this shows that Atmanirbhar Bharat is going on a very fast track. As far as Nag Missile Mark II is concerned, it is no doubt what you said. It is third generation. It is a fire and forget technology. It means once the operator has locked in before it is being launched, thereafter no further guidance is required. It goes and hits the target with a pinpoint accuracy on even most complex battlefield condition. Now, the point today come is that it will be deployed on the both sides, both the northern border as well as on the western border. And now it is a far improvement than Nag Mark I, which had a range of 7 kilometers. Now, this range is approximately likely to be between 7 and 10 kilometers. When we compare it with our adversary, what is the Pakistani have as far as this sort of missile? They have a Turkey Bark, which is there, but that do not have a capability of fire and forget. At the same time, the Chinese have HJ-10, which basically is a wire guided. So therefore, it has a cutting edge. It is far superior than both what is being available with Pakistan and what is available with China. Now, 3-4 things stands out as far as this weapon system is concerned. One, it is being indigenously produced by India. Second thing is there are a lot of demand of this. Even Nag Mark I was coming from foreign country. They want to import this weapon system. I'm sure not only it is Atam Nirbhar Bharat, make in India, make for world. It is going on that direction. Another very important thing is it is a very potent weapon. It is a weapon which will be a game changer both on the western and northern border because its accuracy is so good. It can hit even on an explosive radioactive armor, which is far improved version of Chubam armor. So the best of the tanks can be knocked off by that. Second thing, it can operate in day and night. It can operate in all battlefield conditions. The accuracy is 100%, and 3 field trials were conducted. This has proved that India has come a long way as far as the missiles are concerned. And this is going to be a game changer, no doubt about it. And it has an edge over both on Pakistan and China. I think we have really made a lot of difference. And Nag Mark 2, one can say, is purely indigenously produced by India.
Indeed, sir, and I'd like to ask a quick follow-up to something that you mentioned. It's touted to be a game changer, but not only on the ground, it's also touted to help reduce dependence on imported systems. You've stated that India is looking to not just make in India, but also make for the world. We've seen a prime example earlier as far as the BrahMos missile system is concerned that has been exported to the Philippines. In the near future, after induction in the Indian Army, can we also expect something like this to happen with the Nag Mark 2?
See, you have hit the nail on the head. What has happened is that we used to import almost 70 to 80% of defense equipment from others, mainly from Russia. But in last 10 years after this government has come, now we have started manufacturing majority of items by ourselves, whether it is ships or submarine aircraft carrier. INS Vikrant was produced in India itself. We are making Tejas Mark 1, we are making missiles, we are making tanks. So the point today is that the whole concept has changed. Now it is make in India, make for world. So you will find it in last another 2-3 years, we will able to export to the foreign countries almost about 50 lakh crores of worth of military items. Now as far as you have said about the BrahMos missile now already taken by Philippines. Now this is likely to be taken by Indonesia also. The Indonesia president is also coming as a guest for the Republic Day. So it shows, the point is today our weapon system is in demand in the world because they are reliable. The price is also, one can say, moderate, and therefore you will find it, whether it is Tejas Mark 1 Alpha, whether it is Nag missile, whether it is a BrahMos missile, whether it is Swati radar, you will find it that the demand will keep on increasing. And one can say with a lot of pride that India has arrived as far as the defense equipment are concerned. We are now manufacturing almost 60 to 70% of our item ourselves rather than depending on the foreign vendors.
All right, sir. With that, I would like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, of course, sharing your perspective on this very, very crucial development. Viewers, we will keep our eyes peeled for more developments from across the world and the nation. Stay tuned on NewsX. We'll be back after a quick short break.
कल करे सो आज का रिटायरमेंट